Greetings, YouTube. This is one of those videos, and I'm still congested, so I apologize if I sound like I'm really deep all of a sudden, or maybe I'm just gonna sound like I'm finally hitting puberty at 34. So this is one of those videos that I have a couple things I want to talk about, a couple things I want to show. Kabam assured us when it came to Battlegrounds that they were really wanting to take seriously cheaters. And so we have some really interesting titles. What a summoner name that is. How is that legal? I don't understand. There are so many people who have like really fascinating names, and Kabam like bans certain things but also doesn't. Bottom line is this: when Battlegrounds started, they were supposed to say, hey, we got this. We know there are a lot of cheaters in the beta, but this is the first season. It's season 1. So cheaters aren't going to prosper in this. And so don't worry about it. Well, we know that cheaters, and we're talking about in Battlegrounds specifically the people who in fights so fast that they must be running some kind of software. There's no way that you can win that fast. We know that that's still happening. And it's been reported to me several times in Season 1, and I always say the same thing. File a help ticket. Tell Kabam that this profile was suspicious. But I have rarely, if ever, seen Kabam come out then and say, oh yeah, that cheated. And I'm not saying they have to make it public, but I've seen people say, look, I can tell this person cheated, and I look up their Battlegrounds rankings or wherever they are, and they're still doing well. So maybe Kabam is going to do what they do sometimes, like after the gifting event or after Alliance War, and they're going to kick out the cheaters. I really wish they would do that too in the arena, because we haven't seen them do that since they did that the first couple months of the year. And there are several people who did not cheat in the arena who are so close to getting that top 100, especially for the new featured 6-star, that they could earn the featured 6-star retroactively if Kabam did what they did at the beginning of the year. And I think that is the hope. I think it's time to do that. But we had a summoner that filed the help ticket on the forums, public forum, that we're going to go to. And it was just a really interesting but kind of strange response. So, speaking of cheaters and Battlegrounds, Scott Ryan, I always love people who have 2 first names. Scott Ryan said, do something about cheaters. Please do something about cheaters in Battlegrounds. The leaderboard is filled with them. They are beating people with their 15-second fights, and we are reporting them and then matching with them again. We aren't getting reimbursed for our lost elders marks, parentheses, people have spent money on them, and all we can do is report them, which is yet to do anything. Now, to be fair, I don't think it's possible for Scott Ryan to know if Kabam hasn't done anything, but certainly it seems like they haven't done as much as we thought they would do. Also, can you bring back the max combo counter? Makes it much easier to spot cheaters when they decide to have their fights last longer, to be less suspicious. And then we have this image from the number 1 player right now. 8-second duration, still lost, with a unawakened 6-star Hulkling. Because even though it's a 14-second duration, he lost no health. That fight over in 14 seconds. And then you can see, yeah, still number 1. I just pulled it up on my account too. Last online 33 minutes ago. I don't want to go calling people out here, but reporting people isn't working. This is how he got to first place. Not banned. Nothing done. What am I supposed to do against this? Kabam Valiant. Hey, Scott Ryan. Unfortunately, the forums aren't the place to discuss this. Please submit a ticket into support. With that said, closing the thread. I still don't know. Like, you want to talk about somebody who's just putting the literal middle finger to Kabam when you title your name that? I'm not going to read it. But, I mean, it's legal. It's a legal name. Sorry, kids. Kabam has to do something about this ASAP. Because people are spending money on Elder's Marks, and they have no chance against stuff like this. Sorry for my congestion, but thank you for watching this. And Scott Ryan, thank you for trusting my channel to actually talk about this. If you're watching this video right now, it means, well, I have.